I set a goal for myself. And if I didn't achieve it by the end of 1 year, I was just gonna quit. Hey guys, I'm RNG Gamer. I play all my games randomly. Today is the 1-year anniversary of me being on YouTube. When I started this, I didn't know anything about video editing. I had never filmed myself or really anything other than like my kids running around. I didn't have a social media presence. I didn't know anybody in the content creator community. I went into this completely isolated. I didn't even tell anybody I was doing it other than like about 15 people that were my close friends. But I knew that I loved video games and I loved watching YouTube, and I really wanted to participate in that. I wanted to make content and I wanted to share all the stuff I love about video games. I'm super busy. I have 2 jobs, 2 kids, a wife, a house to take care of. So when I went into this, I set a goal for myself. And if I didn't achieve it by the end of 1 year, I was just gonna quit. So did I succeed? Did I achieve my goal? Well, let's look at the stats. Right now, I have 1,784 subscribers to my channel. Like I said, I didn't have anybody helping me out. I didn't bombard social media. I didn't have social media. I didn't get a big influx of subscribers to begin with. I didn't have any built-in fans. I told a few people. So is like 1,700 and change subscribers pretty good for 1 year? I think it's all right. I think it's okay. I know some people that started around the same time as me, they have like 20,000 subscribers. And I know some people that started the same time as me that have like a couple hundred subscribers. So I think I'm doing okay for somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. In terms of views, I've gotten 113,000 of those. And I didn't do any YouTube shorts to inflate those numbers. Well, I did one YouTube short. So those numbers aren't inflated. Those are like natural views on my actual content. I don't really like YouTube shorts. I know they're really good for getting a lot of quick views and a lot of quick subscribers, but I feel like people that watch YouTube shorts don't really watch long form content, and people that watch long form content don't really watch many YouTube shorts. So you end up like building 2 separate fan bases that aren't satisfied with half of what you're doing. Also, I feel like they just clutter your channel and it makes it really hard to like find what you're looking for, so I just haven't like done it. As of right now, I'm averaging about like 10,000 to 14,000 views a month, which I feel like is pretty good. I'm satisfied with that. This year I put out 71 videos. I put out one every single Saturday. I never missed a week. I said they come out every Saturday and they do. Sometimes I did multiple videos in 1 week. I'm consistent at least. Now what really blows my mind is I have a 97.6% like rate on my videos. People like my videos. I don't get a lot of like dislikes, which really surprises me. I thought people would like hate me and not like my content. That doesn't seem to be the case. Most of my videos are sitting at 100% like rate, which is just like unbelievable. I don't even know what to say about that. My most disliked video is this one, and even it has like a 93% like rate, which is just insane. This year I've experimented a lot with the different kinds of videos I've made, and some have gone over really well and others not so much. My most popular video is obviously my game room tour. As of filming this video, I'm only like 12 views away from it hitting 28,000 views, which is insane. I can't believe that many people watched that video. And what's crazy is 92% of people are watching that video 30 seconds in, where if you've ever been on YouTube, about half of people turn videos off in the first 30 seconds. I don't know if it was because I was wearing a tuxedo in that video or if I actually had something to say, but people tended to watch the first part of that video at least. My least watched video is this one with 147 views. Way below my channel average. At one point, I tried doing a series where I played games and answered questions, and people just did not like it. All of those videos are my worst performing videos, with between like 147 and about like 350 views. None of them cracked like 400 views. which even like my first videos that ever came out did better than that. And that was with like 15 subscribers. This is of course excluding my channel member exclusive videos, which only get like a handful of views because I only have a handful of channel members. I think those gameplay videos would have been like better suited to a live stream where I could actually interact with people like live as opposed to like having them post questions from the week before and me answering them like a week later. It didn't really work well. It was clunky, although I did really like playing games on camera. Of course, in general, my most popular videos are the ones where I like go over my various game collections, like my PS4 collection or my PS3 collection. Those videos tend to get a lot of views. Sometimes they don't, but usually they do, and they're pretty evergreen. They just keep like, you know, bringing in views day after day after day. And I think they are what have like contributed to my growth the most of all, because like they just keep going. Like look at my PS3 collection video views. It's just like a line, just straight up. It just continues to get views every day. And I'm really thankful for that people continue to watch it. And people go back and watch them multiple times, which thanks for that. That's amazing. I really appreciate it. As for my average video length, it's really freaking long. My average video is between 30 and 40 minutes. That is so long. And it's really long considering that the YouTube average is around like 10 minutes of video for how long people will watch. You guys watch my videos for between like 12 and 17 minutes. So I'm putting forth a lot of effort creating content that like nobody's really watching. I mean, I have my diehard, hardcore fans that will watch like all of my videos no matter how long they are, and I appreciate that. But for the most people, like they watch like the first 15 or 20 minutes and then they're just out. So I get it. You may have noticed I've tried to like shorten the length of my videos. Not a ton. I don't want to change what I do. It's just the way I do things. But I'm trying to get down from that like 40-minute to more like 25-ish minutes. So there's enough content for people to watch like in the background while they're at work or whatever, but still short enough to keep people that are actively watching engaged. I hope. So when you add up all these long videos I've done, you guys have watched over 23,000 hours of me talking. 23,000 hours, that's incredible. I hear people talk about trying to get like monetized on YouTube and they're like, oh, I have like 6,000 subscribers, but I can't get the 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. I didn't have that problem. Like I had way over 4,000 watch hours when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So you guys are watching. I'm really happy with that. This next segment is brought to you by channel member Panels, Pages, Pixels. Thank you so much for sponsoring this section of the video. You guys can check out his channel in the description down below. If you'd like to sponsor a section of a video, you can do that by clicking the join button down below to become a channel member. It gives you early access to all my videos, as well as access to member exclusive videos. If it's too hard to click join down below, you can find me on Patreon as well. And also, while you're just doing really nice stuff for me and helping me out, why don't you click that subscribe button, if you like the content of course. Leave a comment, I answer like every one of them. And like the video, that's the best way to help the channel. It really like does one over on the YouTube algorithm. Let's talk about demographics a little bit. The group of people that watch my videos the most are people between 25 and 54. A pretty large group, people around my age. I'm hitting my target demographic, which is me. I'm my own target demographic. But apparently people between the ages of 55 and 64 just can't stand me. Nobody in that age group watches me at all. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to offend you. You won't ever see this because you don't watch, but if anybody else has any idea why people in that age group don't like my content, let me know. But there's a significant number of people over the age of 65 that do watch me. So like, I don't know why that one sliver of a demographic just doesn't watch. If you're over the age of 65 and you watch, I really appreciate it. Let me know what I provide for you that makes you want to continue watching. Only about 3.7% of my viewer base is female, which, as far as I can tell, is pretty much right in line with like game collecting content creators. There just doesn't seem to be a lot of females out there watching these sort of videos. I wish it was higher. I wish it was 50-50, but it's just the way it is. I know some game collecting content creators that get about 1% female viewership. I'm getting like 3 times that much, so maybe I'm doing something right. But I want to appeal to everybody, obviously. I don't want anybody to feel excluded, except for 55 to 64-year-olds. They can just, you know, forget them. About half my viewers are from the United States, and the rest of you are all abroad around the rest of the world. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for reaching out and talking to me. I love hearing about you. A lot of you guys have filled me in on like your life and what you do, and it's amazing hearing from you. About 65% of my watch time is to non-subscribers. So a lot of you guys are subscribing when you watch, but a lot of people aren't. So I don't know what the average metric is for that, but I mean, 45% seems pretty good. I don't know if you guys know this, but I can see the other channels that you guys watch. And here's a list of the most popular ones. And what's interesting are these are the same YouTube channels that I watch. Obviously, these guys inspired me a lot, and my YouTube channel format is like, it mimics theirs. It's what I like to see, so it's the content I make. And I'm honored to be lumped in with those content creators. It's amazing that someone would like watch a Metal Jesus video and then I would be recommended after it and then they'd come watch me. So that's really cool. I love that. Now I've been rambling on about my channel for a good long while now. Let's go ahead and get to the part you're all really interested in. How much money did I make on YouTube in my first year? Well, I got monetized at the end of April and it's the beginning of August now, so it hasn't even been 5 months. And you can see the breakdown of exactly how much I made right here. It's going up month by month, so that's really promising. I'm happy about that, obviously. In total, I've made about $294. About 74% comes from ad revenue, and about 26% comes from channel memberships, which is incredible. Thank you so much, guys, for doing that. It blows me away that people would be willing to give me money every month just for my content. And it really helps. Every bit of that goes back into the channel. And you're about to see why. When I first started this channel, I mentioned in several videos that like my dream was to be able to make enough money on YouTube to like buy a game every month or so. And I've been lucky and fortunate enough to be able to do that. Although I haven't really spent it on any games. So that's a big question. How much did I make? $294. But the bigger question is, how much did I spend? I had to buy a camera and batteries and mics for recording and all the stuff that comes with that. I had to buy all the stuff to capture gameplay footage and a new computer to edit the videos because my old one was not cutting it and it was taking way too long. I had to pay for this awesome logo to be created. Hope you guys like that one. And then I had to pay subscription fees and licensing fees for software to edit the thumbnails and other pictures you see in these videos, as well as the software to edit the videos. And then I had to get a new desk and all the cables and the switchers and all the other stuff, the wires and things like that. It's a lot more than you would think, and it all adds up to a lot. It's really more than you would ever imagine. So how much did I spend? I spent at least $4,493 on stuff for this YouTube channel. Stuff I would not have bought at all if I wasn't doing YouTube. This doesn't include money I spent traveling to conventions to film, nor does it include the stuff I bought at conventions. And I spent a pretty penny there. If you haven't seen these videos, you can go check those out. Also, on a good side, we've donated over $800 to charity to the Alzheimer's Association with my trade-up videos. So I'm thrilled about that. Those are going extremely well. And I'm so glad so many people have participated and we've helped so many people. You guys have no idea how far that $800 goes with this organization. And I'm so thankful for it. Really, I am. So obviously, I'm like $4,000 in the hole for my first year on YouTube. Was it worth it? Monetarily wise, it wasn't at all. Like, I spent so much money and I haven't really recouped it at all. Luckily, most of the stuff I bought will tide me over for a long time, and there really aren't any more big expenditures coming up for the YouTube channel, at least, that I can think of. I should be set. But what was totally worth it was all of the awesome people I got to meet. I got to meet so many really cool content creators, people out there doing the same thing I'm doing. They were all welcoming and wonderful and so much fun to meet, and I just love those guys. Also, I just love you guys. I've had so many people walk up to me and tell me how much they love my content and want like autographs and want to take pictures with me and just chat with me. And I never thought that would ever happen in a million years. I never thought I would ever sign an autograph. Are you kidding me? And everyone that I've only communicated with via social media now or in the comments down below, it's been overwhelmingly positive. People have so many wonderful things to say, and they share so many stories about their lives and their experiences playing video games. And that's why I do this. I wanted to share my experiences with you guys, and I love having you share your experiences with me. And any of you that have ever left a comment on one of my videos will know this very well. I go out of my way to read, like, and answer every single comment that I get. It really means a lot to me. So now that I've poured my heart out and revealed all the nitty-gritty details about being on YouTube in my first year, did I hit my goal? Am I going to continue to do it? Well, first I just want to say that I've really loved doing it this year. I've really had a great time. The interaction's been wonderful, and I really like making content. The goal that I set for myself for the year was that I had to make $1 on YouTube. Making $1 on YouTube comes with a whole lot of caveats. You have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. You have to have 4,000 hours of watch time. And YouTube has to deem your content worthy of paying you. And I knew if I made $1, all of that would be true. And I knew that if I did it without any social media help, if I did it with no help from anybody out there, if I didn't buy views or pay for subscribers, that I maybe had something to offer the community that they would want. And so yes, I hit my goal. I surpassed it. I went well beyond it. I never actually thought I would be able to do it. I didn't think anybody would watch, but you guys have watched, and I really appreciate it. And of course, I'm going to continue to do YouTube. So thank you all so much, guys, for helping me get there. I really, really appreciate it. And I really, really mean that. I'd like to take this moment to thank all the channel members once again. You're helping me recuperate all this money I've spent. If you'd like to help out, you know what to do. Find me on Patreon, click join down below. But at least give me a thumbs up if you like the content. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. And leave a comment so we can keep that interaction going. It's hard to open up about this stuff. It's like personal information, but I wanted to share it with you guys and let you know how it's going. So once again, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.